Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel and to a Disney video.
Hello.
Yay! So apologies if I have a coughing fit or anything in this video. We'll edit it out.
Yeah.
But I've got this really annoying cough and I've had it for like a few days, but I'm hoping to shift it before we go to Disney World, which is 2 sleeps.
It's crazy. I also want to apologise for if I look a bit tired. I've driven back from Newcastle today and it took me about 8 hours.
We've got our tea, so we're going to power through.
We're excited though for this video.
Yeah, really excited.
Because this video is made possible through you. You supplied us with some questions which we're going to answer. So I don't think we should sort of prolong it any longer.
No, we got so many more questions than we thought we would. And then at one point I was like, oh no one's going to ask a question. And then you guys pulled through and yeah, we got so many. So thank you so much.
Yeah, it was amazing. Thank you.
I think I've managed to screenshot everyone's. If I have missed yours, I'm so sorry. And comment it down below and I'll make sure I answer it in the comments.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go. Because we got a lot of questions to do in not so little time.
What?
Does that make sense? We're going to go over it anyway. Let's go. So the first ones are from Kirsty and Mark, and these were on Instagram. They've actually asked me quite a few questions, so I'm going to answer a couple of their questions and then I'm going to DM them the rest. So one of their questions was, will we get a lot done in a day or two? We want to get as many rides as we can done. Shows aren't a must, but illuminations are. And I think you can get so much done in a day or two. Disneyland Paris it's big, but it's very compact and it's really easy to like walk from Disneyland Park to the studios.
Yeah.
You don't have to get transport or anything. You can literally just pop from one park and then go to the other one. And Disney Village as well, they're all really close by. So you can, if you wanted, go to all 3 places in one day.
If you're not into the shows, except for the illuminations, then 2 days I think is more than enough time to get through everything. Yeah. We've usually done most things within the first 2 days, haven't we? And then the other 2 days we spend just going around the things that we really enjoyed again. Yeah,
I definitely advise going as early as you can, just so you can make use of fast passes, because they do go at Disneyland Paris quite quickly. So if you can get there early, you can get a fast pass, ride the ride, and then maybe be able to get another one.
Yeah.
Because that will save you so much time. But yeah, you can get so much done. So this is from Kirsty and Mark as well, and it says, how long did it take you to drive from Eurotunnel to Disneyland? And then also, how did you find fuel? Did it cost you a lot to drive from Euro to Disney and then to the park each day?
I should probably answer this because I'm the one that's awake for the drive.
Because we always get a really early Eurotunnel, which I do book, so it's my own fault. And then by the time we arrive in Paris, I'm like...
After you've gone, we're in France! It takes about 3 hours if you don't hit traffic. And the 2 times that we've done it, and the twice that we've done it, I don't remember hitting traffic. I do remember stopping. We stopped, so that took a little bit longer. Because there's like their version of the service stations. In terms of fuel, what I normally do, I fill up just before we go, because there's usually a service station near where the Eurotunnel is, and then I'm set for like the journey to Disney, and then I only fill up again just before we're about to do the long drive back to the Eurotunnel. So it doesn't cost very much at all, really. I mean, I can't remember exactly how much it costs, but I don't remember it being an extortionate amount. It was something very similar to what you would pay over here to fill up your car.
The drive from Davy Crockett to Disneyland isn't very long at all. It's about 15 minutes.
Yes.
If that, 10 to 15 minutes.
So I've got a question from Instagram, and this is from Charlotte Ruse X. Sorry if I've mispronounced. What makes you choose Disney over any other resort or holiday? What draws you back each time? What would be your number 1 hotel to stay at in any Disney resort and why?
Oh my gosh.
There's quite a few questions there.
Okay, what was the first bit?
What makes you choose Disney over any other holiday?
We get this question a lot. We get this question a lot from like friends and also family. And I think that's quite common. If you do like to holiday at Disney a lot, some people don't get it. They're a bit like, why are you going back to the same place?
Yeah, you've seen it all before. You know what's going to happen.
No.
No, there's just something about it that I can't even describe. It's just, I forget about any problems, any stresses. I just feel truly at ease when I'm there, and I'm just so happy.
So happy. I think it is. It's like the perfect little bubble. We've been to Disneyland Paris and to Walt Disney World, and even though Walt Disney World is huge, it still has that like bubble of happiness feeling to it. And there is always something new to do, whether you're meeting a new character, whether you're going to a new restaurant. There is just so much to do at both Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney World.
And no one's judging you. You can walk around with a goofy hat.
Yeah.
Or you can wear some ears, and nobody bats an eyelid. Everyone, just like everyone's there to have a good time.
Yeah, and also let your inner child out, which
yeah.
I think is so important as you get older, to like have those few days or weeks where you can literally just be a child again, and yeah, that's why we love it, don't we?
Yeah. So then the next one was, we've answered sort of what draws you back each time. What would be your number one hotel to stay at in any Disney resort and why?
Oh, can I have two?
Two?
Am I allowed two?
Well, I can't really remember the resorts in Orlando, but I'll say the Disneyland Hotel in Paris.
Okay, if you say that, because that's mine.
Right.
In Disneyland Paris, the dream is to stay at Disneyland Hotel. It's just beautiful. We had a little sneak round and we were like, we're going to stay here one day.
Yeah.
And then at Walt Disney World, I really want to stay at the Grand Floridian. Whew. Gonna have to start saving my pennies, but that is the dream. Another one from Instagram. This is from Elise Evans X, and she has two questions. The first one is, who's your favourite Disneyland character to meet at Disney?
Well, we haven't met as many as we'd want to meet.
No, I'm sure we're going to meet some more at Disney World, and they might become our favourites, I think.
Oh.
Out of the ones we've met.
Which one? Oh, I would say Darth Vader.
Yeah, that was a good meet and greet.
That was a very memorable one.
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
It was really good. I loved when we were at Walt Disney World and we met Goofy and Pluto.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah,
that
we
was
met them
a
in
really good meet and greet.
Animal Kingdom, wasn't it?
Yeah. I love Goofy.
Yeah, and there was
those
this
two.
girl, she was on her phone, and then he crept up behind her and tapped her on the shoulder, didn't he?
And it's also not meet and greet, but we bumped into Goofy and bumped into Goofy and Pluto at Disneyland Paris, and they were like messing about and like throwing sticks, weren't they?
Yeah.
Fetching the stick. And then the second question is Rock and Roller Coaster better at Disneyland Paris or Disney in America? Oh, this is hard because we haven't been to Walt Disney World for 2 years. So I'm trying to remember.
I don't feel I can compare the two because I only went on Rock and Roller Coaster in Walt Disney World once. And I went on it quite a few times in Disneyland Paris, so I have an overriding memory of the one in Paris. But I know that the storylines are slightly different.
Yeah,
and that in Paris, Aerosmith are designing a roller coaster, whereas in Disney World, they're trying to get to their gig on time. So I think there's different theming inside the roller coaster when you're on it.
I think Disneyland Paris might have the edge. And I don't know if it's because I rode it more times. And we also rode it at the front, which makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
They're both really similar. I don't think there is much in it. So both rides are great. But I think Disneyland Paris has the edge for me.
Again, I've got to apologise if I pronounce any of these names incorrectly. Alaya_BT has asked, where is your favourite restaurant in Disney World or Paris?
Ooh.
So we're a bit restricted on what we've done in Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, because you've only done the buffet restaurants. Out of them, it's between Billy Bob's and Plaza Gardens. And I think Plaza Gardens.
Yeah, Plaza Gardens. And then in Disney World, out of the ones we went to, I think I'm going to go with this one because of the day it was. It was our first day in any of the parks in Walt Disney World, and it was my birthday. And we went to the Sci-Fi Drive-In Diner.
Primetime Cafe. Really, really good fun. The food's good, and also the theming is really good. And then the cast members kind of tell you off, and they like tell you to get your elbows off the table and put your phones away. But it's all really funny.
Yeah.
This is from Bob's0995 on Instagram.
I recognise that name. If you watch the Comic-Con video, that's who came with me.
Bobby, he says, if you could take a ride from Disney Florida to Disneyland Paris, what would it be and why?
I think I know what you're going to say. The Pandora Flight of Passage.
Even though I haven't done Flight of Passage yet, I just know that I'm going to love it.
But it would enhance your chances of getting on it, wouldn't it?
True. And if it was in Paris, I might stand a better chance of getting on it a bit more. So yeah, Flight of Passage, I think. That would be awesome if it came to Paris.
I would have to say Dinosaur.
Oh yes, love Dinosaur. Both Animal Kingdom rides. Next question is from Nicole HH, and this is on Instagram as well. What's your favourite part of both the Paris park and the Florida park? So for favourite part, should we do...
As in part of the park?
Yeah. I'd probably have to say at Disneyland Paris, I love Discoveryland. It's got my favourite rides in it, and at night it just looks beautiful and it's all lit up, and yeah, I just have so many amazing memories from Discoveryland.
Orbitron, Star Tours, Space Mountain, Buzz Lightyear.
Meeting Darth Vader.
Yeah, there's lots there.
Yeah.
And then how are we going to do... I'll go with the same. And then how are we going to do...
Florida, should we choose our favourite park?
Favourite park? Ooh! That's tricky.
Do you know what? I think I'm not going to go for Magic Kingdom. I'm going to go for Animal Kingdom. I think Animal Kingdom is my favourite park at Walt Disney World. I love it. Like, the rides are so good. They've got all my favourite rides. I love animals and, yeah, and the shows. Finding Nemo and Lion King. Yeah, Animal Kingdom, I think.
It has a lot to offer, doesn't it? So I'll go with Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
For this one. But I do love all of them.
Don't make me choose. Next is from Instagram as well, and it is Maisie Pollard, and she's asked, what was the first Disney film you and Martyn watched together? Oh, that's a nice question. Nice question if you can remember. I have a vivid memory of watching... We met on a cruise ship, and I have a vivid memory of watching Tarzan in the cabin. And I feel like it was the first... We had a very limited amount of films that we could watch.
Yeah.
And I think we watched Tarzan for the first time together.
But I don't remember watching it from the beginning. I remember you watching it and then me walking in and asking which Disney film it was.
And then you watched
And then I watched the rest of it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, we did watch it together, but we didn't watch it from the beginning. So is that cheating?
That's the first memory I have of watching a Disney film with you. So next is a question from Instagram as well, and this is from grande.sweetener, and they've asked, which Disney park is your favourite? Oh, so we just answered that one as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, Animal Kingdom.
And then I said Magic Kingdom.
Next is from Hannah Lucy XOO, and she has asked, what is your most favourite Disney movie and favourite scene in a Disney movie? Oh, so they could be different.
Favourite Disney movie? We talking Pixar as well? Disney Pixar? It's got to be Toy Story. For me.
And mine's Hercules. And then your favourite scene in a Disney movie? I think one of my most favourite scenes is Taylor's Oldest Time in Beauty and the Beast. When Belle walks down the stairs, meets the Beast, and then they do Taylor's Oldest Time and dance. Like, that's just one of the most beautiful... in both the live action and also the cartoon. More in the cartoon. But yeah, it's like a classic one, but...
I've got one.
I love it. What?
Zootropolis, or Zootopia, whichever title you want to give it. It's the scene where Officer Hops goes and tries to get the car registration from the sloths.
And that one.
Laughed so hard at that.
I love that. Looking for Lorna has asked, what are your favourite restaurants in each park? Oh, we answered that one, didn't we?
Yeah, we answered that one, yeah. But thank you for your question.
Thank you. This is from grande.sweetener again. She's asked, what time of the year would you recommend going to Disneyland Paris? And what hotel do you recommend is best? So we've been in both summer and winter. We've been in January and we've been in July, and both are great and have their like advantages.
One's hot, one's cold.
Yeah, basically. I would think the best time...
Depends, because when we went in winter, the shows weren't on.
Yeah.
So if you want to see the shows... Well, they are sort of on in winter, aren't they? It just depends when you go. I don't know, it's a tough one. I liked both.
Yeah.
But...
I think the best time would be May to July. I think. Just personally, because it's warmer. It's not the peak season of summer, so like August, which will be really, really busy. So I'd say May to early July, personally.
Yeah.
I think. Any time, you're going to have such a good time.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
In terms of hotel, I mean, we've already done Davy Crockett Ranch and Hotel Cheyenne.
I'd really, really recommend Hotel Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Because you can walk to the parks, which is a major perk. The theming is great, really good fun. And also for the price, I think it is a really good value hotel. It didn't feel like you were staying at a value hotel. I think it was...
No.
It was really good. Good value for money and, yeah, really
and
fun.
I mean, I love Davy Crockett, but it was just easier at Hotel Cheyenne because you could just walk and then 10 minutes you were there. And
then next question from Rowana says, is saddest moment in a Disney movie?
Easy.
There's so many sad moments.
Any moment in Toy Story 3.
Mm.
So there's two from Toy Story 3. The moment where it looks like they're all going to die. Spoiler alert. I'm not saying what scene it is. And then at the end, when they're being given... It's weird because I'm like, I don't want to spoil it, but I presume everyone's seen it by now. Where Andy's given the toys away.
And then I think, I mean, there's so many, but I think the one that really got me was the beginning of Up. Montage between... The whole montage at the beginning is just... Yeah, really sad.
Yeah, I was warned about that and it didn't help.
No. She's also asked, what kind of Disney items would you like to collect besides mugs? Because you're already collecting those.
It's hard because I know a lot of people collect the pins and they're quite cool, but I think I might fall into a rabbit hole if I do that.
Yeah.
I like the ornaments that you see at like Art of... is it Art of Animation or like like the stores that you've got where they're just nice ornaments.
Yeah.
That would be pricey. Ears? Have you ever thought about ears?
That's what I was thinking. I think next on my list, we kind of do mugs and films at the moment.
Yeah.
And kind of plushes a little. We've got a few toys. But I think ears. I'd love a few more ears, and I'd love to get all different styles and characters and things.
Yeah.
And the last one from Instagram was from d.e.m.iy. Do you prefer Disneyland Paris or Disney World? That's a really tough question.
I can't choose.
No. I love them both for different reasons.
I love Paris because it's so easy to get to.
And we've had such good memories there. Like,
yeah. I mean, if money allowed us, we could just go.
Get an annual pass. Disneyland Paris will always have such a special place in my heart, and I think we will go there so much more than Disney World. And yeah, but I think if I had to choose one, it would have to be Walt Disney World, only because it's bigger, so there's so much more to do. It has amazing rides, and it was also the first Disney park that we went to together.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think Walt Disney World, but that's hard. You made me choose.
Yeah, that's hard.
Cool. Now we're on to some YouTube comments, and this is from Debbie Rooker, and she has asked, are you going to buy a memory maker? Is it the US's Disney Parks equivalent to the Disneyland Paris's photo pass? What do you think about it? Is it worth it? We've got the memory maker for Walt Disney World because it was included in our tickets, and both times we've been, it's been included in our tickets. We got them from Attraction Tickets Direct. And I think also Florida Ticks and places always include it. And I think at Walt Disney World, it's really, really good. There are so many photographers out and about. It's really easy because you've got your magic band. So they take the photo and then you scan your magic band and then instantly it comes up on your app. So I think it's a lot easier than Paris. I've never done the photo pass at Paris. So I can't say exactly if they're the same, but I feel like it's easier at Walt Disney World. We've never done the photo pass at Paris. We've always just taken our own photos.
Yeah. So if you've done it at Paris, let us know how it works, because then it might be something we look into on a future trip.
I think it's 100% worth it at Walt Disney World. Also, if you're going in a couple, it's really worth it because it's always awkward when it's just two of you. And you can only do selfies. Well, yeah, you have to ask someone to always take a photo of you.
Yeah.
And then the next question she asks is, without having a car, is Disney's transport between the parks good? Would it be possible to, say, walk from Magic Kingdom to Disney Springs? It's not possible to walk. You have to get the transport, but the transport is really good. It's really reliable.
We didn't have any issues last time, did we?
You can get from part to part really easily. They've got Disney buses, they've got a Disney boat, and they've got a monorail. So yeah, it's all free, and you can travel on Disney transport between all the parks and all the hotels really easily. It is huge. Walt Disney World is, I can't remember how many miles of land it is, but it is really, really big. So you can't walk from park to park. But yeah, you can definitely get Disney transport. Next is a comment from Ellis Woolley on YouTube. And then she's asked, who are your guys' favourite Disney villains? I like this question.
That's a really good question. I think I'm going to pick someone who is just evil. And I think is the most evil out of the villains. And that's Scar from The Lion King.
Oh, he's evil.
And he's got my favourite villain song, which is Be Prepared.
I think it's going to have to be from my favourite film. I think my favourite villain is Hades. And I recently saw at Disneyland Paris Fan Days, they had Hades, and that's so cool. I would love to character meet Hades. That would be just epic. I love when he gets really angry. He's like, and then his hair's just like...
He's really funny though, isn't he?
J5 Techers, said that weird, on YouTube, and they put, I'm 8, should I go on Space Mountain at Paris? Yeah. As long as you fit the height requirement. I don't think there's an age limit, so it'll just be whether you're tall enough. But if you are tall enough and you like roller coasters, and if you've been on a roller coaster before, so you know that you like them.
It's a bit more intense, this one.
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do it. Next is from Mickey Max on YouTube. I don't know if they meant this for the Q&A, but I'm putting it in. And they've asked, will there be any live updates on Twitter or Instagram? We haven't really thought
about it, no.
We're not very high tech when it comes to like Instagram lives and things like that. We've never done that. But I think I will, we'll see. I hope to Instagram story a bit. We're going to be vlogging the whole trip.
Yeah.
So whether I can like manage to do two things, I'm not sure. Next is a question from Gemma Fur. And she's asked, what's the best hotel to stay at Disney World, and where are you staying? Ooh, the best hotel. The best hotel is probably all the deluxe ones. So Grand Floridian and Animal Kingdom Lodge. I've heard really good things about them. We've never stayed at a Disney World hotel.
No.
So we can only go off what people say. But I know Animal Kingdom Lodge is a firm favourite.
If you can get that view. Is it a savannah view?
Of the animals.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That would be great.
But I think any Disney World hotel, you're going to be fine. I think one of the good value hotels I've heard through the grapevine is Art of Animation.
Although I was watching the Tim Tracker when he was going around the movies resort, and that looked cool.
Yeah. So sorry, we can't help you too much on that one, but I hope we've given you a few ideas. And then we're staying at a place called Encantada, and it's about a 10-minute drive from Animal Kingdom, and it's villas. Next is from Charlotte Grogan on YouTube, and she's asked, what is your favourite Disney holiday memory? God, there's so many. I think the one which always sticks in my mind is We went to Disney World for the first time. It was our first day, and we went to Hollywood Studios, and it was Martyn's birthday. And I remember I got you a badge.
Got you a badge.
And we walked in, and the citizens of Hollywood came by, did their show, and then they sung the birthday song. And yeah, that's just one of like the memories I have, because we were so overwhelmed. It was our first time ever at Disney World. It was your birthday, and I was like, oh, I can never top this birthday. That was my first thought. That's it. And then you were just so happy. And
yeah, it's tricky. There's a few that spring to mind. Watching Wishes for the first time with Helena, and then Helena was a bit emotional afterwards, but in a good way. And then being asked to film somebody's proposal in Disneyland Paris is quite high on the list, I would say.
This is from Amanda Reese on YouTube, and she has asked, do you have plans to go to the original California Disneyland? We don't have concrete plans. I've
We'd
got
love
plans
to.
in my head.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we hope to go one day. Hopefully one day soon. So yeah, no actual plans, but mind plans.
And then the final question is from Hi, I'm Chase on Twitter. Disneyland Paris for a non-Disney hype beast. Is it still a great trip? So I think
a non-Disney hype beast.
So basically saying if you're not like overly Disney, is it still a great trip? And I would say yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean we're a bit biased because we are Disney hype beasts.
That's what we will describe ourselves as from now on. So thank you, Chase.
But I still think so. Maybe don't go for as long. You can do Disneyland Paris in a day, but I still think, yeah, you should definitely go at least for a day.
You don't know until you're there, you see.
Yeah. And even if you're not a big Disney fan, it doesn't really matter. The atmosphere is just so good.
Yeah. And if you like rides, then there's rides there. So.
And you never know, you might become a Disney hype beast as well. So that's it. I have no idea how long this video's been. Hopefully it hasn't been too long. But we really wanted to answer as many questions as we could. So just again, thanks so much for all your questions. It was really fun. I really enjoyed. We'll have to do another one soon.
Yeah, and also we realised that we said at the beginning of this video that we go to Disney World in 2 sleeps time, but when this goes out, we're actually there.
Yeah.
So just to confuse you.
Yeah, so we're in Disney World right now when you're watching this. So make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram, because we'll be updating with pictures and Instagram stories and things. And yeah,
doing some of those Insta stories. So thank you so much for watching this Q&A. We'd love to do more of these. So at any time, feel free to send some questions over, and we can always store them up and then do another video like this. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you give it a like, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.